I fixed my keyboard with this tiny 3D printed part. As a heavy Trackpoint user, I own not one or two, but three Lenovo Trackpoint II keyboards. And after 2 years of heavy use, it's become extremely difficult to move in certain directions on each keyboard. Here you see it moves to the right easily, but I struggle to move to the left. So I removed the rubber nub to reveal what I'll call a plastic shroud because I couldn't find diagrams or repair guides online. So I guess that the four metal sensors determine mouse movements based on which feet are making contact and with how much force. Looking closely at each plastic shroud, they all show some damage on the contact edges consistent with the direction where movement was hard. So I decided to 3D model and print replacement parts using some Play-Doh to hold one of the pieces in place while I sketch at an angle I found most helpful for labeling measurements. Then it's onto FreeCAD to model the piece using part design. You'll notice I left out gaps in my design which actually show up on the original piece. Those gaps don't have any functional use, so manufacturers might have just used those to save material. When sending to the 3D printer, I used highest print layer resolution, which is 0.12 millimeters on the FlashForge Adventure 3. That print took 5 minutes to complete, and I noticed some imperfections at the end, but the print fits snugly as the original piece. And it only added a tiny bit of extra height compared to the original. Most importantly, the trackpoint moves like new again, so I'm pretty happy with this fix. And I have plans to design a more joystick-like trackpoint replacement, so if you'd like to see how that turns out, stay tuned for future experiments, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.